It's also home to Extreme Couture, base camp for the most recognizable face in mixed martial arts. UFC heavyweight champ, Randy Couture.
Hey, Randy. Working hard, man. Definitely wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
With a background in military combat, collegiate and Olympic wrestling, and an arsenal that includes kicks, punches, takedowns, and submissions, Randy is the quintessential all-around fighter. He's the only man to wear the UFC belt on 5 occasions and at 2 different weight classes. At age 44, Randy's the oldest title holder in MMA history.
You're obviously the champ, so we'd love to learn some of your stuff. Can you take us through a little bit of your training here?
Absolutely. We'll go out on the big mat and we'll do some drills, put you through some of the stuff I'm working on and see what you think.
Great. Thanks, Randy.
Before he could improve our skills, Randy had to assess them. So he tossed me into the octagon against MMA pro Jay Huron. It wasn't pretty, but it definitely helped reacquaint me with the cage and show me how much room I had for improvement.
Having guys to push you, and I say push because that's the biggest thing for me is right now, my conditioning is subpar. But having Randy work with you, Jay Huron, these guys are tough.
Good transitions back and forth, both use defense, single legs, nice sweeps, good work.
I need oxygen.
This was my first time in the octagon, against seasoned pro Mike Pyle, no less. I've got to admit, I was pretty nervous, but as soon as he landed the first takedown, my fighter's instincts kicked in.
Good job, Bill.
Savate, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, Mike had a bit of everything in his arsenal.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Good job. You show a lot more wrestling ability than I believed you had. You did a good job of scrambling, you pulled guard, you used your feet. I think overall you're going to be fine in this fight. Obviously.
Hearing the champ say that meant a lot. But there was still a lot of work to do. Next came a series of drills designed to test our footwork.
Yeah, here you go. Short choppy steps, short choppy steps. Move towards me, you're gonna throw 1, 2,
and
3,
our hand-eye coordination. Some exercises were derived from traditional boxing workouts.
3, 2. There's usually
Some descended from kickboxing arts like Pradal Saray.
drive it up into him. Good.
That was the stomach.
Did I catch you in the stomach?
Not in the bag.
I could barely tell the difference.
It's usually the guy holding the pad's fault, right?
That's right. It's always the guy holding the pad's fault.
Other techniques were designed specifically for use in the octagon.
You use it at spring.
You're using the spring, so after you drive here...
Using the recoil to the energy coming back to hoist him up.
Who'd have thought that ring spring could be a useful tool in a fight?
So just shoot a double, use that bounce?
Shoot a double, use that bounce.
Exactly.
Good job, Jason.
But no technique was as useful as the double underhooks Randy showed us next. The move is taken from Greco-Roman wrestling, a style that, despite its name, was born in 19th century France and prohibits attacks below the waist. This forces a fighter to work the upper body for leverage and control.
What I need to do is kind of load him on my hips.
Double underhooks are a simple, effective way to obtain that type of leverage without sacrificing your own defense. Working from a boxing-style clinch, you simply swing your arms up and under your opponents.
I've loaded him, see his center, and he's a big, heavy guy. I'm raising his center of gravity up just an inch. Got you in the chin, sorry.
That's okay. Most of my teeth are cracked anyway. The champ's takedown definitely rattled my grill. But this is the kind of training you live for. And good double underhooks can set a fighter up for a fierce takedown.
Pull, twist. Good, Jason. Good. See he's changing his feet, Bill?
For me, proper technique is a constant battle. So Randy stepped in and gave me some personal instruction.
That's what you're looking for. Drill's designed to develop some sensitivity in your body. I'm not so worried about my underhook, but I don't want anybody to have an underhook on me. So the second I feel that arm coming in, I should be repummeling. Develop that sensitivity so that every time I fight my way into the clinch, if I feel him starting to get an underhook, I'm taking that point of control, that underhook away from him.
With each hour at Extreme Couture, we could feel our confidence growing and our skills improving. But as we headed back to Cali, it was clear our biggest challenge was yet to come.
This could get out of control.
Time to put up or shut up.
You're the aggressor.
Time to step into the octagon. Fusing dozens of ancient martial arts, MMA has drawn on fighting's rich global history to create the most highly evolved combat sport in the world. Though it's been cleaned up in the last few years since UFC 1 in 1993, professional MMA has seen thousands of broken bones, concussions, and even ruptured organs.
Not the kind of stats you want to hear before stepping into the octagon for your first fight. When we arrived at John McCarthy's gym, both our opponents were already warming up. And Boss was there to greet us.
This is obviously Rico Rodriguez, Bill. This is the guy you're going to be fighting.
Yep.
Big guy.
Hey, Rico.
Yeah.
Come over here, bud. This is,
What's up, Rico? Jason. Bill.
Rico.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, man, I look forward to seeing you in the cage, and we'll go have fun.
All right, sounds good.
Jason.
Always a pleasure, Rico.
Pasito. Ooh, boys, I can't wait. See you guys in there. Ooh, how you doing?
He's excited.
I don't know if that's a good
Always be
thing.
worried about the guys that are excited.
Now I was nervous. I was about to step into the octagon with a guy who's defeated everyone from Travis Fulton to Randy Couture. Luckily, I had some time before my fight. Jason was first on the chopping block.
Even though I've had more than 20 MMA fights, I've got to admit I was nervous. Connor Hune's as good at wrestling as I am at jiu-jitsu. Loosening up, getting rid of some of the last-minute jitters. I hate wrestlers. They're no fun.
This is your time to shine. It's the time for the human weapon to get a victory.
Connor had other ideas.
I think Hollywood's gone to his head. I'm going to teach this pretty boy a lesson.
This fight was going to be an all-out ground war. One I wasn't sure I wanted any part of.
Okay, Connor is here. Hey, Jason!
Good luck.
Thank you.
Come out, wherever you are!
Come on, Jason. It's your arena, man. It's your arena.
Our fight is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. There are 3 ways to win: knockout, submission, or judge's decision. Since this isn't a sanctioned fight, Big John McCarthy would play the role of both judge and referee. My strategy for the fight was simple. Don't be afraid to go to the ground, but use my jiu-jitsu to make sure I get there on my terms.
Get into attack mode. You're the aggressor. You're the aggressor. You're the aggressor. Let's go. Let's get it on.
Seconds into the fight, Connor shot a pancration-style double-leg takedown on me. But I employed the catch wrestling sprawl Forrest taught us to perfection. Still,